even with how much I've praised OnePlus phones ever since I started reviewing them, I have never been short to point out how much I don't like their camera humps. And sure, when you're manufacturing products that are aggressively priced, corners have to be cut. And yet, it's CES 2020, and the company has been teasing a concept phone for weeks that we finally get to see, and it has a very interesting new trick. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow with Diego on camera. Let's go hands-on the OnePlus Concept One. OnePlus has been first in a few things even before they brought their first pop-up camera to the United States. They were the first to bring a ceramic back on a phone, the first to bring matte glass to smartphones, and the first to bring Quad HD Plus resolution displays with 90 Hz refresh rate. Today, the company becomes the first to use electrochromic glass. Meet the OnePlus Concept One, a device that I'm not exactly sure if we'll ever see reach the market, but definitely one of the most beautiful products I've seen yet. It is actually the first in a few new things, so bear with me. Yeah, back to electrochromic glass. If you've ever ridden a McLaren 720S, you'll notice that the sunroof darkens when needed. Fine, I know it's rare to see these, so another example is if you've ever flown on a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, where the windows change color instead of having shades. Okay, electrochromic glass is that. OnePlus actually spent 18 months along with McLaren to achieve this thin glass that's just 0.35 millimeters, and this design that blends the same premium leather that's found in the McLaren 720S. The result, and I'm gonna praise it definitely, we don't have a camera hump. All we have is this leather finish that's matched with dark glass. The branding at the bottom mentions OnePlus X McLaren, which we assume will get a number eventually, unless that's kind of a hint. And if you shift the camera area with the light, you can see the placement of the camera lenses in certain angles, but it's not easy to achieve. It's not until you launch the primary camera that you notice the triple camera array along with the flash become visible. OnePlus dubs this their invisible camera. Now, the time it takes for this glass to go from dark to clear is 0.7 seconds, which if you've noticed OnePlus specifications is exactly the same amount of time it takes for the camera app to launch whenever you double press the power button. And according to OnePlus, there are no concerns over having this color shift effect battery. Now, when it comes to the second innovation, this device also sports a PVD coating in the aluminum, which is different to the current treatments that we've seen like oxidation, etc. And the reason why you should care is because it allows for more premium blends. Like, for example, if they wanted to coat this aluminum with 24 karat gold, they actually can. And then last but not least, being able to darken the lens allows the option for an ND8 filter. If you launch the Pro camera and select it, the option becomes available in the top left. We use ND filters all the time to be able to play with bright aperture in brightly lit scenarios so that you get that really crisp bokeh. So this also opens a very interesting chapter where OnePlus can play with new camera tricks, at least we hope. Now, for those of you wondering exactly what you have at the front, this is pretty much the same OnePlus 7T 5G McLaren that I recently reviewed. Same software, same Oxygen OS, and they claim that it's actually the same specifications. So they pretty much use this concept design in order to portray what they wanted to do with this camera. I wonder if this was the original idea for that device and, well, it became a concept that we'll eventually see in the future. But yes, this is the OnePlus Concept One. Honestly, I don't know what's cooler, if this darkened glass approach, or the fact that the only other phone with a flush approach to the camera along with leather is the Porsche design Huawei Mate RS that costs around $2,000. Sadly, we have no dates for the launch, no price points. I wonder if this again will be a OnePlus X or the OnePlus 8 McLaren edition, whatever the case may be. Let us know what you think about this OnePlus Concept One in the comments down below. While you're at it, follow us on social media, subscribe to our channels for more videos like this one. Also, follow Diego and I on our social handles to see us play around at CES 2020. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.